Hi Scorpio, thanks for joining me. I was having trouble with my video and my mic a little while ago. It looks like it's really loud now. Let's see. Let me turn it down a little bit. Is that better? Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh well. Okay, here we go. Let's start over. Okay, I pulled a couple of cards for you already, but let me give you the lowdown. This is a reading for the sign of Scorpio, the consciousness of Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising signs. And it's for the week of August 29 to September 4, 2022. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. So hit that like button if you're enjoying these videos. And subscribe. I need subscribers. I need to continue to increase my subscribers, so I hope you'll help me do that. And if you are enjoying these videos, please share them with family and friends who might also like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get 1,000 viewers so I can keep doing this. Okay. Otherwise, let's see. Through the end of August, I have a special offer for my YouTube viewers of almost half price off a 1-hour reading, and I would love to read tarot for you. So you can find that information below the description box. And I'm sorry, in the description box below the video. Boy, this looks really loud. And you can make schedule a reading with me. I would love to read the tarot. So if you schedule it by August 31st, even if it's in September, as long as you schedule it by August 31st, we're good. Okay, so Scorpio, the cards I picked for you for the week, the energy for the week, is Rebirth, and this is a Day of the Dead sort of rendering. So Rebirth and Burial. Ooh, this is kind of wicked and evil. Okay, let's see. Wicked and evil. Are you up to wicked and evil? Let's see. So Rebirth. Let's see what that card's about. Well, we kind of figure it out, but let's see what they say here. What's the artist's idea of the Rebirth card? It says this card depicts a crowned woman holding a skull with inspiration drawing from Day of the Dead, Dia de Muertos, a holiday celebrated in Mexico. The skull traditionally represents departed souls, as the celebrations are for remembering loved ones who have passed. Note how the artwork is significantly more rendered toward the top of the composition, in particular the face of the woman, while the skull has less vibrancy and detail. So here we go. So we're focusing on the living, I guess. As a departed soul, the skull imagery appears less substantial, while emphasis seems to be on the woman's gaze and crown. The desaturated skull next to the primary colors illustrating the woman's face seem to juxtapose life and death. Whether it be her own or that of an ancestor's, the memory of the past are held close to her heart and directly contribute to her existence presently. She cradles the skull compassionately, embracing, honoring her ancestral roots, while simultaneously stepping into the power of her newly transformed self. Well, gone but not forgotten there. All right, burial. So your ancestors apparently are very near and dear to your heart at this time, whether you realize it or not. This card, burial. So let me show it to you. So it's got a picture of the skull. The king has died, but the king has put money before his subjects, and it's become much more important to him. Okay, so that's what that picture is about. And it says the concept for this card artwork was inspired by the deadly sin of greed. Burial represents something when something overtakes your sensibilities and causes you to make uncharacteristic decisions. Is the decision worth it? Does it benefit one or few at the cost of many? When this card appears in a reading, take time to consider a major decision you are faced with. And what might you be losing from making the more selfish or greedy choice? Could you be risking something long-term through your actions that might not be apparent now? The king depicted in the artwork has chosen his money over his subjects, excuse me, and chooses to be buried with his riches as opposed to giving them to his citizens. In retaliation, not willing to disobey the king, the subjects do bury him, but instead of in splendor, in an unmarked pit in the ground, a few coins tossed amidst the dirt. Well, that sounds like anarchy to me. Are you going to cause anarchy there, Scorpio? Well, let's see what the tarot has. Oh, you know what? I have one more card I want to pull for you. It's from the Wisdom of Hafiz. Let's see what this card says. Scorpio is pretty wild. Okay, let's see what's on your mind, Scorpio. What's going on? What do the guides want you to know? Study to know yourself. So you may be making a major decision because you do not know aspects of yourself well enough yet, but I think this decision is going to help you come to know yourself. Sometimes we need to make mistakes to find out who we really are, you know. Study to know yourself. All right, let's do your tarot reading. Let's get into the tarot. Not done shuffling yet. I thought I was done, but I guess I'm not. Let's see. What do we have for Scorpio? Spirit guides and angels, guides and teachers. What kind of helpful messages can you bring to Scorpio at this time of decision making and rebirth? So if you're going through a rebirth, you may not be feeling quite yourself because you've just completed a transformation and may still be in parts of that transformation, still experiencing the changes in you. So you may not quite be yourself. That's what I'm kind of feeling. Okay, we have the Hanged Man, first one out. She's the Hanged Man is about, downloads, as they say, getting downloads from, your guides and angels when you're sleeping or even as you're daydreaming. You get your downloads. She's just kind of standing there, upside down. She looks like she's in a zombie state rather than in a blissful state. I usually see the Hanged Man as being blissful in receiving this information, not at all uncomfortable being in this position, which would make most people feel pretty uncomfortable. But it is something that's happening to you while you are not aware. Oh, here we have the card of Temperance. This is hilarious. This is the card of Sagittarius, the sign that follows Scorpio. So balance is placed over and crossing the Hanged Man, the suspended one. So you're going through when we go through transformation, it doesn't just start and stop, right? It's a process. So I'm saying you're finishing up a process of transformation. Things have changed for you. You may not, a part of yourself is new to you. You've learned a lesson. You have become transformed. You don't really know what that means for you going forward until you have experiences that show you what it means to you. So that's the suspension. The Temperance is asking you to pay attention and don't act in haste. Don't act hastily. We have the King of Swords at the base of the reading, which is the reason the reading is taking place. So I have the feeling this is a relationship breakup that has caused this transformation. That's what I'm going to say. That's the feeling I get. We have the Tower in your recent past, telling us that, okay, that's why the transformation occurred. We have new journey as the energy surrounding the entire reading. You're on a new journey. Yep. You're on a new journey. And it's an exciting journey. The Fool card is an exciting new journey. Oh, we have the Magician in your near future. The Magician. I don't know, I'm looking at the cards, and this King of Swords, he feels a little too strong of an energy for Scorpio. I'm not sure who this guy is. He's a very strong energy, and I don't really see Scorpio being attracted to this kind of energy. He's a little too logical for Scorpio. I mean, a lot too logical. He's all up here in his head. Interesting. Could also be somebody who is, although it shows his connection to the divine there, I don't feel like this guy. I feel like he really has no connection to his emotions. Here we go. We see the crown, and right here there's a disconnect between the crown and the divine. I feel like this person is disconnected from himself, which means he would be disconnected from others, not living in real world. There's no reality there. Something not right with this person. And they feel very confident about themselves. This guy's a little scary to me, and I really don't see Scorpio being attracted to this kind of energy. Scorpio would be like, yeah, no, thanks. Interesting. Yeah, I don't see you being with that kind of a person, and so I'm not sure what that's about. It could just be that it represents someone who is not your type of person, although they may have led you to believe that they were. Because some people who are not quite all there can be very charming and good actors, and it might be that they are attracted you because they were a good actor. Okay, that's what I'm going to say, but really that's who they are. So then we have the Tower moment. The relationship went kapooey. Yeah, that wouldn't last long. And then you have the Fool card, a new beginning. So that's your rebirth. You have a new beginning. You're getting downloads. You're understanding more about who you are. But through this transformation, it kind of shook you up because you thought you knew who you were. And you can be a risk taker. You can be a risk taker. But you know what? I think you realize that this guy, a bit too much of a risk for you. And I think it took you by surprise. I think you felt like you could handle it. You could handle this guy for whatever reason, but no, he's not someone to be handled. The Magician is bringing you back into yourself, helping you to remember who you are, to know that you've changed, which is a good thing. You're growing. You're taking action on your behalf. The Magician is a very active energy. So since this Tower moment, you have been taking action on your behalf. And then we have the Moon card. So what does this mean? What does this mean? Well, we don't know yet. What's the outcome? We don't know. This is your energy in the reading. This is the energy, your energy. What's next for you? We don't really know yet. But that's okay because it looks like really bright and beautiful. So I'm going to say it's going to be a positive what's next. What's around the corner is going to be positive. It looks really beautiful. I think that king, let's see. I'm feeling that this King of Swords is definitely related to this burial card. All right, let's go. The energy surrounding you is justice. Well, isn't that fine? I like that. So you will have a sense of, overcoming. That's what I'm going to say. You're going to have a sense of overcoming. This is the energy around you right now, that you have overcome this difficult relationship that has caused you a great shock. I'm going to say it caused you a great shock. You underestimated your abilities and this guy's abilities, okay? You really underestimated the situation. The next card is the Six of Cups, which is an energy of reminiscing. This is in your hopes and dreams position. Maybe you're thinking you wish that life were a little easier. Because it was this really blew you up, Scorpio. And it kind of made life complicated for you for a long time as you overcame this. This Fool card is a new energy for you. It's what surrounds the entire reading now, but it's new. It's new to you right now. So you've been overcoming, trying to recover from this Tower moment, this scary guy who really played a nasty trick on you, but you're remembering, I wish life was just simpler right now. But you know what? We get older and life gets complicated because of these kind of situations that we put ourselves in. We think that sometimes we think that we can handle anything, and we find out at some point that we can't. It's called a limitation. So we learn what our limitations are, and that's what's happened to you in a major way. The final card in this reading is the Page of Pentacles. And I feel like the Page of Pentacles is, where's my footstool? The Page of Pentacles, brings you a message of rebirth too. Newness, rebirth. The pages are new, something new coming in. It's a new thing in the material world having to do with money. Abundance of all kinds of abundance of beauty around you, abundance of beautiful thoughts, abundance of gratitude, all kinds of abundance, not just money. I feel like this page is telling you, let's get grounded and let's get back to work. Let's get focused back on our life now, because you've been focused on this crazy relationship, this crazy situation that, you invited in. You didn't realize what you were inviting in. It was not a good thing. It was not a good energy that you invited in there. It was kind of scary. But you know what? Justice says you can begin again. Justice has your back and wants to help you regain your footing and begin again. And that's what the Page of Pentacles is going to help you to do. So, you have begun in earnest the study of knowing yourself. When we know ourselves, we know the universe. Okay, I'm going to pull, should I pull? I'm going to pull an Archangel Gabriel card for you, Scorpio, to finish the reading out. Let's see what Archangel Gabriel has for you. You came out okay, but it was this guy, he's a little off balance is what I'm getting. But he's a really good actor, and he tricked you. He tricked you. That's the king. You know, this king, he's thinking he's tricking the citizens of his kingdom and manipulating them so that they bury him with all this gold. Well, he wasn't tricking anybody, and that's this King of Swords. He's, you know, an energy like that, as soon as you get to know it, you know that, oh boy, this is dangerous territory. I need to get out of here. Because someone like that cannot hold up the acting job for that long. You know, they got to let themselves eke out. They can't help it. So let's see. What do we have here? Archangel Gabriel says, writers group. Create or join a writers group to gain inspiration, friendship, and support. Well, that sounds like a good idea right now. You know, a way to get out of yourself, to get involved in something new, way to get your mind off of this, and maybe help you to know yourself better as you write. Okay, thank you, Archangel Gabriel. That is your reading, Scorpio. You have a great week. I'm glad you made it through, and that justice is on your side. It looks like a really good future for you. It looks like a good week, a good time right now, and a good future coming forward. So have a great week, and thanks for watching. Take care.